other ones. Thank you, really, because I know many ones been watching me. So me so glad because there may be more flow with. So as important is not so important is who this work could whatsoever way be in adherence from others and me glad by that. So yesterday night, being a debate in a the vice president candidacy and are somewhat great by the world now because now then there were many other songs we are there and many ones be not looking because at the first screen you not meet understanding them because those could happen more enough the deep list. Rather, if you are alone viewing there, but if you come in and do and slightly analysis more on radar than analysis got more attention, what then are the same candidates blaming up in a debate must have other twinkly. Well, so the first topic needed addressed there is the careness matters. So is when at mediate inquire then will be in the candidacy what can show blame but being careful with the citizens, we're being careful with them with very needed no and if you talk out have throw the wars many ones done alone because at the COVID-19, but love of others I should be broken out at integrity by the human being and be other responsibility by the same governments address those subjects. And what at the same mediator still so this inquiry worldly are because many times many political party meet still law the host and presume so that no blame nothing. Why? Because today Kamala Harris or the Blue Party what have been representative may not screen them wish or pretend being careful without the homelanders today. Why? Because I blame anything to stop at the Black Matters, to stop Antifa, to campaign or regardless faith what there was today are Slaying citizens without important being aggressive ones, if them being older, if them being younger, if them being children, they are not important. And they may not shout out of the world then wish or have intention to being carry on without the homelanders today. Why? Because they know anything in a democratic state where so begun because black one being enslaved because of the police, but as noted through the author's program, being at the same Democratic Party which have a meaning in the police in this state, which brings the order, we shall control them, where meaning there, any host, and in other words, who they need not still wish full of by care citizens if today have lot of one beat it, have lot of one push it, because these readers have lot of one we are lost in the owner's dreams, have lot of one beyond just trying this hell be no more. Why? Because they need quietness, and no one are blamed so by anything. They may not pull it on those wars by the war, because the full war now have doing not to address the situation on those states, and lot of one are lost their own life, their own treasuries, their own dreams, and today are risking and are in their household waiting, no happen, no one, and waiting and praying God and business being safely. And they may not ongoing a debate and pretend they wish being carried more. If the owner words are, they will not stop thereafter election. The words may not do so. And not mean when the defend that so are beautiful. We have so well at the coming other topic pin the transparency. At the same mediator asking there what then shall put out by more transparency. So when you talk more in this subject, each one watching at the pay woefully at the first thinking is, hey, that is not a ballot and a transparency less in a the caucus are the false proof in there are not so, and why they not talk all about the ballots when being at the same zone today in the homeland we are once handcuffed because of the ballots, because how to take others force we are holding this harvesting, this broken law by the fraud and election, by less transparency zone in the caucus, and today them being in the court, and today have other witness we were purchased at the same ransom by the wealth from the boat. Today have more evidence than behind. One, because in the first time is not the only caucus are not that only election they blame so. And now today I will know that although longer artists and others force will me defend that it's not the wealthy. No, because they may receive a payment and it's their job, not by being sponsored and whatever. No, everyone shall defend what they may do so, not when they are still spend. But although others be naked, the world know who have to take handcuffed ones because being holded at the harvesting ballot. In other words, a harvesting ballot are some who real is fakeless, and the world knows so. And the world meet here not about transparency because of the blue party. Rather than shall regardless still and apologize And if me were in the blue party, if me were defending then a Democrat, rather can do if any happen, and rather if blame that are not real and being an invention because of the age or something at opposition, one the others deceive, the other thought if me were in the blue party, fears shall steal and apologize, and later will full punishment by them cluster in the party because may not warn fully of them. By my own, I am more vitally do so. By my own is a better way to defend the party. And regardless, by defend your owner candidacy. Why? Because maybe you are not holding there, but that were not so. The reader can defend some who with are not at the first can do so, shall spill and extend like apologize by later for all punishment by them will be folded like that. So, the next in topic are other contradiction that is needed at the force beware. Why? Because the economy are no matter in the blue party today. Why? Because they when the mediator asked them about what they will do by the economy, they have no words and are other contradiction what can grow on with what behaviors the followers the Democratic Party, the movement, and then still the fan behind the camps are blaming. Why? Because, oh, sure, me roll out an economy, throw that at business for other. It's so logic. Me will go in and board thousands of business by arouse up an economy. Yeah, hurry, as the better thinking me never had behind, and is the best strategy. Destroy the business by growth out an economy and defend the movement will do so. Are you really knowing what your war are of own by thousands we're looking for your own? Really? So, um, at, at the Blue Party, me not spend any time other defend that stop them. We are today going shrinking and economic supply through the homeland wars and thousand families are granted have no other better bunch than defend the economy and show for them can stop the Black Lives Matters and stop them Antifa. We are killing, we are today shipwrecked. The full states they be in have not other many than do so. And if not, then they are they defenders contest those clusters, those movements need not speech about growth of an economy. But at the Green Deal or the new Green Deal, our other hosts will be great by the economy in many zones because environmental economy and other zones, but are and question me one. let them. Are you not hearing what did was John Biden in the past election? Are you not hearing him still are not then thinking? Are not a democratic ones knowing that at the future president or regardless at the candidacy which not the new Green Deal he not are running for there and are some who are working not on because no are the owner mindset in and what they been in so why no working together and address the same situation and address the same shadowness they words and address the same duties and address the same mind rather than each one blame whatsoever they wish. Why? Because our somewhat may not be in answer in the mainstream. Why? Because I don't know who somewhat big in one part doing some who with the other are not thinking in. And not defend them because if you're watching at the past debate with Donald Trump and the President Donald and Joe Biden, he and speak, it's not my thinking. No, showing hands in this matter. And me not do so. Why? Because are the ones shall be confused. Hey, what jobbing on cluster or what's going on? Why everyone will do so different thinking? Why? Well, so are and stumble, no, and stumble by the same party, but as we know, this stumbleness are because the party have not somewhere be defended. Boldly them being the better enforced through Joe Biden and through Kamala Harris, but the party really not have tools and there are defended them with what they need to do like the owners workers on there no so for example other sons who are just evidence who at the party have no tools and not have where they need holded by defend at the same party and do whatsoever they need to do. Why? For example, if you've been looking at debate, when you are argumentless and you need not others right thinkings and only has to defend what you defending is spend other word we are part of matters. No, time could be lost your owner professionalist or could still are somewhat no um enough now to defend us. So, why? Because Kamala Harris, in any time when being in a debate, her speech, for example, words like your incompetent administration, your stupid administration, many times so is when other representatives have not others argument. No, because when then are running with greater argument shall not happen. Why? Because the same argument will be the shelter, but others attacks by the party. No, and I know Kamala Harris and Sleepy Joe playing the worker as well. At the party have no chance at ideology thing going on, have no tools to be defending self, but is stumbled can show no comment in the next debate. Why? Because Raider can hinting at party others will know so and become by the bottle by the other. No, can wobbly are longer ones destroying the city, and others I should be not controlled because are just supported by them blue party and wobbly. As folks wish not no more there anytime. Why? Because indeed many there will be in those movement and forced to do so. I know. And many of them is not support the party, is not going and destroy what they should be, could be slayed. And it's not a reality. No, but the other song. Another topic needed grander is, for example, the China veil. China, when a mediator inquired themselves what's going on with the China veil, it then being viewed at the China like ripple, free, or what is the impunder in so, them are an obviously answer. Any manufacturing meaning may be holding together. Why? Because the world knows with our vitally the virus were spread through the world because others company will be on China now shall no more. And where are the facts then react? And now when they knowing so and knowing that any single manufacturing could support others land rather than the owner. Why? Because and invest other countries is great, but in others industries more at the most advanced technologies and the most advanced manufacturing they should know, for example, at the copyright are broken out. And if other land we are broken at the copyright from your owner land, and spend the strategies and the plan by grander owner manufacturing behind you do so, and the workers at your owner land are jobbing longer time in spend at the most advanced technologies, but later others company broke out this copyright and spend what they developed longer behind in others industry with others technologies and let them have their hurries and being the fiercely when grants up by the market, losing the awareness by your owner land are some who you meet still is an stumble. Why? Because defend the copyright from your owner county words Kamala Harris are essential. Are the most important song. Defend at the copyright, your line you alive, your line you born are the most important song because add an intellectual property protection. And if other industries found all who obtain so information, by being the winners for what others did and defend so is some betrayerness by your owner land. Is what's happened others land, for example, Mexico. In Mexico, for example, them rather than grow out their owner land with their owner manufacturing than others do so for them and have not others growth. And have, for example, what's going on with Venezuela. Venezuela being so in debt with China and debt longer in that country is what to keep being so poor and out of worse off and being folding other political thinking. The bigger part by that is that the greatest and in many times ultimate debt Venezuela worse off without the China land today. In other words, are the companies at the lands greater than being in competition because of the manufacturings and other zones is not by do war but by granted the war with the owner knowledge, by granted the war with the owner understandings, by granted the war with different facts, because every single land wears others scholarships, others investors, others thinkings, others innovation, and rather can do an award is let at the market more options is what shall happen. Not destroy between ourselves, but let us force through the war have others viewings by the markets. We are at the most important zone. Say, if you been in your household what many of their you wears in your owner housing is not manufactured. And a trowel, and a table, and your computer system, your telephone, our clock, your owner clothes, and many others some be not manufactured. Whatsoever you are pro looking are manufactured and are coming because industry and it's not the truth but rather can do an award and being dampened us between ourselves it led at war not our owner markets but defend at the copyright and defend the production at the invest more important than any cost because and the market may be many times so expensive and what's going on in others investors can go in and purchase the owner manufacturing in a land will be import and the manufacturing payment be lower and it's not true. No, but many times where so it's more expensive because the copyright broke out because the transport and other some we are not in a business for you own a country me you not put out then lost at the deal. In the other hand, by my own then we do we are the better by many songs. Why? Because if you know the coronavirus began later and our China others meanings with our China at the same land. And if you did a greater investigation, don't corrupted will not at the truth. May then will defend not at the party today, don't know so, but it going on and more deeply watching will discover what truly happened. Not because not need you do an um, and a medium to know so. With a simple deduction and professional deduction, whatever other universitarian student need to so because it's not a science, like the Blue Party spill then today being some science, a deduction, professional deduction is not a scientific processing is part by the science, and one thing which know are the truth, and is what others voiceless. But at the next I should be what at the war not to take time. The White House being longer rated back what spent millions and millions and millions to push us external organization, other meaning to prevent like pandemic. It did not do so what is at only cause because then worldly being spend millions and millions through longer hand be fine you being born and me do so at the White House grant other organization we are then working because then pay all by that and worldly those millions and millions being by prevent so and wherever are the war in me do so when thou not fun as well be fun for others will let me what me fun of are so easier are faster it didn't have what me wish and what me pay off I alone fun by other meaning as well. So behind then the program have other trying matters so important but going fastly because have no longer time but needed because it's a debate from the Homeland today but by dying right now at the Russian election 2016 matters again are some who need not be no more in at the month by the Blue Party representative. Please spend no at the same ships. Spend no more at the same attacks amongst the opposition. Why? Because have others investigation with them we're so plotted but go at the shaky the Trump stewardshiping. Then those thinking or those substitution are like pretend truth at the administration President Donald are doing today. And rather than find the truth is to block out. No more. It's alone by block out. No by let no are true. No time. And have others investigations and have others resources supply at the world know them being and a great thinking the Blue Party did, but not full. Why? Because we're not real, And they please spend no more time at the same issues amongst them because These alone still not have others' arguments to defend their owner position are better if they not have or not were great. This I should spend other by get others answer because the folks be sad. Very sad are the same word every single time. Are the same. Oh, I know what we'll do at the blue party. Why? Because was the failed and was rebooted time behind and is paying at the same is not great. And shall better than so grasp for other thinking or other attacks. If you want to lose so like attack are better, but not paying at the same every time. And the lastly, so are so important and woefully at the most important when at the mediator pin and quiet and what going on with the praxis are the most important rather than other songs. No, pin care. By then we coming not yet. By there we need her because an innocent one. And then we need her and a family. And then we need be embraced greater than slighted and care them with exist yet know are our most bigger duty. And rather can be of owning leaders spilling safe abortion, they should pull it off. Safe adoption. Why? Because those babies we are um, getting gladness through the world because are no more than a marriage one. Them may be in others' families and in the woman or in the girl or the old woman which not have splinter with their any sons. No, why? Because trapped by the sexual abuse are the products of, or perhaps because irresponsibility or whatever some, either the woman or when a brother wish not carry on the baby have millions in the world with needed the love by them we are innocent ones and then me pay out millions dollars to care the love by them and hold in their owner hands and care for them and it's weepy every single night. So gosh, please let me do and a mother. Please let me know who be and a father because me not. Please let me praying gosh or whatever. But at the most lofty feeling pain blossom be an apparent and rather than found by safe abortion shall be working by safe adoption and let us smallers get what them have at the right, a right to life because it's a the human right, the right to a life, the right to have a family and a history living and so and meet not anyone um, in a debate present than are funding by educate and greatest behaviors in protect the praxis. No matters, no time, why? Because your same slogan is penned by the candidacy and the campaign screen the counter. Well, being so by today, thank you so much for watching and see you next time.